We're up to segment 3 of our resistance bands training, and as you can see, it's getting a little more advanced. And the principle that we're using here is to keep our muscle under resistance at all times. See, with the dumbbell, I just get resistance for part of the time, but with the resistance band pulling me back, I have to decelerate and accelerate in one motion.
So we're going to go ahead and do tricep extensions. The tricep extension would just look like this, where I've got resistance to the triceps when I'm in this position. As I come back, you'll see, because resistance is gravity going that way, it doesn't have very much resistance on the tricep unless I maybe have a cord that pulls me from behind.
And don't forget, those triceps are 70% of your arm muscle. Don't just work those biceps, the triceps is how you look cut.
We're going to do a chest pressed exercise, but because resistance from dumbbells is obviously gravity going straight up and down, we want an actual percentage of tension on the chest at all times. I'm going to also have the bands giving me resistance coming from both sides. So as I'm pulling in with the dumbbells, the resistance is trying to pull me out, and the chest is getting an incredible workout.
What a great variation on the bench press, and a great example of not just using acceleration and push, but resistance and deceleration on the way back. It's a full workout in one motion, and it's the hardest chest press I've ever done, I can tell you.
So the last exercise in this series is going to be for the abdominals. This is a pretty much of a killer one. When I have my resistance coming from behind me, if I just allowed myself to succumb to the resistance, I'd be pulled behind. What we're going to do is we're going to decelerate that motion. Then I'm thinking ribs, because that's where my abdominals attached onto. As I take my ribs, I pull my ribs down, and then I let the resistance try to bring me back again.
I've actually been doing this one in the gym quite a bit lately, just using my abs to pull down the resistance. You can use a medicine ball as well, and it's very effective than just your normal crunch. Stretching, putting it under pressure, and then pulling it back is the best way to build muscle, as John will tell you every time. Remember to connect with us. I'm Davey for KTV.